Agriculture across this country is incredibly diverse, and you'll find it in all 50 states. All 50 states that our friend Charlie Behrens is running down here for the Ag States of America. This week, he takes us to Kansas. We're going to learn a little bit about what their ag economy looks like in the Sunflower State.
The United States of America can be very different from one state to another, but one thing every state has in common is agriculture.
Hey everyone, I'm Charlie Behrens and welcome to the Agricultural States of America, where we explore the agriculture of different states and hopefully give you some more appreciation for all the great things that farmers are producing across America. Now, if you're standing in the windiest U.S. city or on the geographic center of the United States and singing the state song Home on the Range, you'd be in nothing? Okay, a few more hints. The state's also known as Tornado Alley, the Wheat State, the Sunflower State, and the breadbasket of the world. All right, one final clue. There's no place like home, especially if you're Toto and Dorothy. If you guessed Kansas, good job. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, today we're going to explore how agriculture plays an important part in the success and prosperity of this great Midwestern state. Agriculture is Kansas's top industry, accounting for more than 40% of the total economy. Now, like any good Midwestern state, some of their top agricultural products and commodities include cattle and calves, chicken, hogs, and dairy products. As for some of their top crops, they got corn, soybeans, hay, upland cotton, sunflowers, wheat, and sorghum. In 2021, Kansas was #1 in the nation for sorghum production with 3.2 million acres of this gluten-free ancient grain. In case you're not aware, sorghum is like the Swiss Army knife of agriculture. This crop can be used in anything. It's a livestock feed, but it's also food grain and is very popular in Asia and Africa. It's a whole grain that's used for baking, and the syrup is used in sweeteners. And get this, it's also a natural fuel source. Another popular Kansas plant with more than meets the eye is sunflowers. Native to North America, the sunflower is universally seen as a symbol of life, happiness, abundance, and hope, and it grows all throughout Kansas. See, the Midwest is more than just flyover states. We've got happiness and hope too. I mean, not during the winter, but that's a different story. Now, even before Kansas became a state, people were developing a connection with the flower. Yes, some did deem it a noxious weed, but many more celebrated the significance, hardiness, and endurance of the plant. After statehood, a presidential candidate used the sunflower in his campaign, and it now graces the state flag. Kansas ranks top 5 for sunflower production in the entire United States. Sunflowers are harvested for floral design, the seeds are for snacking, and the oil is used as a versatile cooking ingredient. Now, every sunflower out there is a useful pollinator for bees, birds, and butterflies. And believe it or not, each sunflower has 1,000 to 2,000 seeds inside of it. And if you don't believe me, the next time you're at the Royals game, just count the shells in the dugout. Another top crop in Kansas is wheat. First cultivated in 9600 BC in a region of the Middle East known as the Fertile Crescent, wheat has a profound historical significance for human civilization. It's been said that wheat was the foundation upon which many cultures were built. It's also the foundation of a great athlete, according to the Wheaties box I read this morning. But it's become an iconic cultural symbol in Kansas too. First planted in 1839, Kansas farmers now grow 1/5 of all wheat in the US, and 2/3 of that is exported. Foods like bread, pasta, crackers, pancakes, muffins, breakfast cereals, and bagels all have wheat in them, hence Kansas being called the breadbasket of the world. It is estimated that the average American consumes 134 pounds of wheat each year. And it is possible that most of that comes from drinking beer, but that's beside the point. All right, that's all the time we have for now. As always, go to pivotbio.com/agstates and click on the show icon to explore more about the agriculture of your favorite states and test your knowledge to win great prizes and more. I'm Charlie Behrens, and we'll see you next time on the Agricultural States of America.
Well, thanks to Charlie Behrens for that update on Kansas's ag economy. Folks, you can learn more at pivotbio.com/ag states. 40% of Kansas GDP related to agriculture. They need water in order to get that to perform. Meteorologist Greg Solier joins us now. And Greg, Southwest Kansas in particular is the bullseye remaining of that long-term drought.
Yeah, we've seen improvement over the northeastern end of Kansas, but the remainder continues to be in that exceptional drought category. Matter of fact, we have the drought monitor up, and here it is, and you can see that much of Nebraska epicentered right through western, through southern and far southeastern Kansas into the Oklahoma Panhandle. Tough when you get a couple of spells of rain and snow, then you shift the winds in from the west at like 70 miles an hour off the mountains of Colorado and New Mexico. You dry it out with afternoon humidity at 5 to 10%. There may be some, improvement coming down the line, but in the meantime, that is the worst of the drought for now.
What are you looking at for improvement? Is it widespread improvement potentially?
We think, and if you need to get rain going really during the course of the month of April, the first half of May, after that we take on kind of a Mediterranean climate that's generally drier, a hit and miss thunderstorm as you get into late spring and summertime. So there are indications of some modest improvement into the central and southern high plains areas as we move on through the next week, the next few weeks as well. Coming at a price, it's severe weather season, but again, showers and thunderstorms in the forecast.
Fantastic. Greg, thank you for joining us here, folks. Stay weather aware in the coming weeks across the Central Plains.